What's going on, everybody? In today's 4 p.m. video, we are watching Floor Jansen. Story time number 4. Traveling, holidays, kittens, and tattoos.
Cute.
Incredible.
I recently got a new tattoo.
Wow. If you're new here, please subscribe. Check out my videos. All kinds of videos.
He doesn't want me to talk about the tattoo.
All kinds of videos. Reaction videos. 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. We do one every day. I got bass Playalongs, live performances, advanced musician tips, all kinds of videos. Definitely check it out. In the description below, Amazon affiliate links to all things Nightwish, lots of other links, lots of information in the description. Check it out. All right. So, Floor, story time, number 4. Let's do this. Bam.
I think it's time for a little story. It's definitely story time.
Just kidding.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh. A little foreshadowing. Is that what it's called?
Yeah. Preview.
Well, welcome to episode number 4. My name is Floor Jansen, and as you can see, I'm taking you on a little road trip.
She drives a Chevy truck, probably. She's cool.
From Sweden. Most of you know, I live in Sweden, but I am Dutch. And since the pandemic took over, I have not been able to actually meet my friends and family. So it's been a while, and I'm really excited to go and see them. Careful and with all restrictions. I'm glad I can finally see them. It's going to be a very busy week. I'm going to be meeting some other people as well. And who that is, check out this episode. Welcome. I just arrived in Amsterdam after a flight that took only an hour and 10 minutes. Maybe they fly faster in Corona time, I don't know. It's a little bit weird to walk around like this, I have to admit, but I'm glad that it's at least possible to travel again. And really, really great to be back in the Netherlands, so I'm gonna soon collect my luggage and I'm with my dad, and I haven't seen him in many months, and the rest of my family, so I'm very excited. And here we are, apart from my mom, all on one picture, enjoying life together once again. It was wonderful to be back and meet everybody and also work a little bit on my solo stuff, meeting people behind the scenes more on a business level, but also working with, several songwriters. And you are about to meet one of them, to some of you, perhaps a familiar face. Today I am in the Netherlands. God! In the Netherlands today, working on music, as I told in previous videos that I'm working on new songs, and I don't do that all by myself. So today I'm visiting Joost van der Broek in the Sandlane studios. And Joost and I have been knowing each other for almost 20 years, we realized recently.
Well, we're 25 now, so...
Yeah, we just started very, very early.
Started very early.
For those who do not know Joost.
Hello. Well, I played with Floor in After Forever, obviously. And the first thing we did together was the Star One tour from Arian. And
we were so young.
We were very young, although we felt already very mature.
Very mature.
But if the recordings and the footage is against us, if you see it.
True.
And it's really cool that we're here today working on new material for Floor. And we both come from a different style, so it's also exciting to write some fresh new music in various styles actually, and start exploring where to go and what could be a direction, what could be a sound, and just trying stuff out, and it's a lot of fun. So yeah.
Super
Very
cool.
cool.
Because we've been working together with Revamp as well.
Revamp as well.
You were actively involved, and of course, and that's sort of the last thing that we musically did together. We played together with Arian, and of course, you were way more involved with Arian, also musically and with the production. I was there mainly just to sing, but the whole
shine
and shine. Writing together as we do now, I think it's been it didn't really happen since After Forever.
Yeah, it's true. We worked on some songs together for Revamp.
Yeah.
But the real core songwriting, we didn't do that since After Forever, which at least was 2006 when we wrote the last album.
Yeah.
So
So it's 3 years ago.
3 years ago. At least we feel it's 3 years ago. No, but it's really cool. I like it when that our path is really coming together again. It's special and it feels good.
Really cool. I have to tell you guys, because writing music for me it feels like uncharted territory still. Even though I've been doing it throughout my career here and there, the main focus has always been on singing. And starting from scratch for myself was a huge step. And pretty soon in the process, I asked Joost if he wanted to be involved, because I feel confident with Joost. It's not so easy to just come with an idea that you're insecure about and send it to somebody else. Yeah. So when I sent you the first idea, it came with lots of excuses. And Joost, you can really tell me if you think this is really bad. Please focus on singing, and we'll do something else or something like that. And after the sweaty palm moment that I pressed the button, you called me laughing. Yeah. Yeah, you don't need to worry.
No, not at all.
It's something we can work with, and from there we started with ideas that started with my ideas, and you came and I came back, and we kind of been building on some ideas like that. And today we kind of started from scratch, thinking of like you said, we have a couple of ideas already that start to roll a little bit more, and from there we realized there was something missing. So today we're gonna write something a little bit more up-tempo. Yeah,
more up-tempo, a little bit of a different vibe.
Yeah, and super cool.
Yeah, it's really cool, and it's nice to, of course, you worked online till now.
Yeah.
On the ideas. And,
mainly also because Corona made it impossible for us to meet like we can do.
Yeah, and now actually sitting behind the piano and you singing and going back and forth and recording little pieces, that's really cool to do. It's a lot of fun, and it's exciting to hear an idea grow and to react on each other. Oh, this was nice and this was nice, and it's cool.
So let's see what comes out of today's session. In about 5 years, I think I would say it's possible for you to hear it. It's hard because I can imagine some of you think, so when are we going to hear anything? Yeah. That might take its time, because it takes a while for a process to really run its course. And sometimes you need to kind of go from the beginning all the way to the end to know how the real progression is going to be or what you're missing. So that's the process we're in, and that's a lot of behind the scenes. But now you've at least had a little peek. Behind the scenes, and of course meet Joost. For a lot of you, I can imagine it's again. So
cool.
Let's write a little
let's write another hit. Dat is een lange,
Oh my god, een pauze kopen.
Dat doe je maar in je vrije tijd.
got this lovely picture of Freya watching and listening to me with a Nightwish concert at home while missing her mom. I couldn't take my husband and daughter with me, unfortunately, this time. So I'm by myself and, well, a lot of work, as I said before, a lot of meetings. It's intense, and as a highly sensitive person, I really need to unwind. And to do this, I prefer to go into nature. Here I am with my former dog, Saartje, who has been living with my parents ever since I immigrated. And the silence of the woods and just the freshness of air is doing good. I told you about being high sensitive, but you might not actually know what that is. I would say Google it, because what I tell is only a fraction, but it doesn't mean that we are people that easily cry or that are too soft to function in the world. I can imagine a lot of you think that, yeah, there are all kinds of things you could think, and you maybe even think that you're that yourself, you know, when you're very sensitive. But high sensitive is still something else than being sensitive or having maybe phases in your life where things are a bit rougher and you seem more sensitive to input, you seem more sensitive to everything in your life. That doesn't mean that you were born high sensitive. So then it's a phase. But when you are a high sensitive person, you actually are born that way. The brain is simply wired that way. It means that your brain is more likely to focus on all the things in your senses, more wired to focus on that sense of smell, sense of hearing. But even, yes, this sense of how the mood in the room is, picking up emotions of other people, or worse, bring them with you. I can walk out of a room and take with me things that are not my own. And when you don't know about that, then it's really tricky. You sometimes feel really weird. And it was magic for me to find out about high sensitivity and what it really means to be high sensitive and what you can do to function well in a world where high sensitive people are often considered too high sensitive to function. That's really not true. The reason I can sing the way I do has to do with the way I can feel and how I perceive the world. So it is absolutely a positive thing. And I've been learning a lot about this through books. There's a Dutch author called Susan Marlette Hart. She's been writing fantastic books. She just released a new one. I've even had the pleasure and possibility to talk with her a few times to set out my personal path. I find it interesting to learn more, and well, I do function on high levels. I tour the world, I meet people, I'm everywhere, and for me it's very important to keep my sanity amidst it all, and learning more about high sensitivity has been really, really helpful for me. So yeah, this day here in the woods, this moment I'm taking is leveling me back out. I'm about to have that exciting meeting. So there we go. Home again. It was a very, very good week in the Netherlands, and that mentioned meeting went really well as well. So there are good things brewing behind the scenes for the solo stuff to come. More about that later. Now it was time for a little holiday, and we had time off here in the area we live, which is a beautiful area that we barely got to discover previously. So that was wonderful, and yeah, good of home stuff like making syrup out of the berries growing in our own garden with great help of Freya. And you also see Emmanuel there. He's the drum tech of Hannes, who's been living with us for a while, who sadly just took off. We'll miss him. It was a great time that we had. And yeah, just being at home and really taking a holiday, not taking upon ourselves little projects here or there. It's almost hard because there's always something to do, but we really, really had a wonderful holiday time. And well, you saw Nala as well getting really, really big, so it was time for her also to get her little babies. We're witnessing Nala's labor. She's giving birth to her third here. I even allowed me to help her a little bit, even though she barely needed it. She did such a great job. She gave birth to 3 first and rested for a little while, and then 2 more came. So 5 little healthy kittens laying really happy and healthy with their mom. And here we're already 1 week later, where you can see how much they've been growing. So cute. All right. For something completely different, we go from cats to tattoos to wolf and dogs. Here we see Marcus Scherding from Let's Live Galleries. He's a fantastic tattoo artist and artist in general, not to mention a fantastic friend and person. And he is helping me getting my beautiful tattoo, something I've been longing to have for, well, quite a while, but it sometimes takes a little time to realize what you really want and where and how big, and well, there's so much symbolism behind this that I wanted to get it right. And well, I have a wolf behind my right ear and a dog behind my left ear. Right is the masculine side of the body. It's the wolf that hunts. It's the representation of my career, and the one that wants to go out and see the world, whereas the left side is the dog, the one that seeks comfort and routines, wants to be at home. The opposite, it's on the left side, the feminine side. And so, yeah, if you have it behind your ears, that means your head is in the middle. I see those two as the ones that I need to keep in balance, and so the head in the middle is the one that's supposed to organize it. So, hence the placing. And I thought it would be excruciating, but it really wasn't. Marcus is also very gentle in his hands. Fantastic artist, really, because it's tiny. Here, look at that. It just became so beautiful. I'm really, really happy. Thank you, Marcus.
The angle. Right? The angle makes it look like it.
And this was episode 4. Thank you for watching. Also check out my website or web shop. All kinds of cool stuff are happening there. And if you really enjoyed, please do, subscribe. Thank you. See you next time.
Okay.
My bad that I thought she had cauliflower ear. It was the angle.
I was like, what are you talking about?
It looked like it was like fully swollen.
Yeah.
But then they went to the front and then it was fine.
Yeah, the angle was a little bit weird.
Also, I think she was like saying, highly sensitive. I think she also maybe is like an empath or something. An empath,
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. She carries people's energy, like whether it's good or bad,
mm-hmm.
with her, absorbs it like a sponge. So yeah, that's cool. I like the kittens, the tattoos, her deck, her outdoor deck thing looks really cool.
If that was her place,
I think it was her furniture and stuff.
Yeah.
And the berry syrup looked really cool too.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. I feel like that was a short one. It was shorter than the others. I don't know. Seemed like it.
Huh.
Anyways, yeah, it was cool. It was cool. Writing. Yeah, I mean, the whole writing process, this is definitely a way you do it, just singing, trying to figure out melody and what works and what hits and all that. And
so when she was singing the la 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 la,
mm-hmm.
is that how she sings it? Because I don't know it like you do.
Yeah.
Is that what you do and then you put the lyrics after? You think of the lyrics after?
That's what I would do. Yeah, that's what I would do. Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah. Or I would do that and then somebody else, and then send that out and somebody else would do lyrics. But yeah. Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yep. That's pretty much exactly how I would write. Is
how you would or how you did?
Both. Both. Yeah.
Okay.
Chords, melody.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Lyrics later. I mean, you could do lyrics first if you want, if you have something that some people do it that way.
Yeah.
And then they put the chords and the melody to the lyrics. They work that out, work out the phrasing and the
mm-hmm.
melody, phrase, all that kind of stuff. So yeah.
Okay.
So it's cool to see some behind the scenes kind of thing, music wise. Yeah, it's cool. All right. Thanks for watching. If you're new here, please subscribe. Check out my videos, all kinds of videos, reaction videos, bass videos, musician videos, lots of stuff. Check out everything that's in the description. Lots of links and information. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next video.
Bye.